This is week 10 of our project. We are volunteers for the Restore Our Shores Foundation in the Brevard County Zoo. We are raising oysters and now clams to eventually be placed in the Indian River Lagoon to help improve the water quality and the ecosystems of the lagoon.
Yeah.
So this is week 10. We'll show you what they look like. You said that they were how old when we got them?
They were a month old when we got them.
Okay. So we're like almost 4 months. They're almost 4 months old now. So
this is the time, like, because this is our second time doing it. Once they get a certain size, I feel like every week they grow.
Sorry, almost 3 months old. Oh, did you see the fish just jump?
They grow a considerable amount.
Yeah, they are. They are. Every time we check on them, they're getting bigger and bigger. You see those mullet jumping over there?
Yeah.
All right, we got the camera running because we usually see something cool.
Looks like nice and clear, too.
It does. We usually scare something cool out from under the dock, so we'll see if we can get something. Oh, look at that. Big bird poop right there. Look, it's as big as my foot.
Gross.
Yeah. All right, let's see if we can see anything. Oh, the water is real clear. It's been clear. Oh, there's some pinfish right there. There they go. They're big ones. Or needlefish, I mean. It's been pretty clear the past couple weeks. If you check out our last week's video, we had a huge manatee come and visit us while we were cleaning the cages. I don't see anything today.
No, it's not looking quite as clear.
It isn't quite as clear, yeah.
Down here, but...
So we have 6 oyster cages that we'll pull out and clean, and then these 4 poles right here mark off our clam bags. You can kind of see them.
Bad.
They do need to be brushed, yeah. So let's do that last. I'm gonna hand you the camera. You wanna put that stuff down? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna hand you the camera and we'll pull up all of these cages. Sometimes there's interesting stuff on the cages when we pull them up. We'll pull up all of these cages and see what we got. Here you go.
Right.
I gotta put my gloves on here. Let's see, there's a left and a right. Again, we probably should be wearing shoes. Oh, I see you're wearing shoes.
It's because I'm going in the water.
Smart. All right, let's see if we got anything cool hanging out on top of the cage here. Sometimes we get blue crabs or catfish. This one doesn't look like anything. Nothing.
Ooh.
Let's see if we got anything in here before I shake it off.
They're nasty this week.
Yeah, they are pretty bad. Get any predators in there? Whoop, what was that? Oh, an oyster. Okay. All right, so nothing in that one. So what we'll do is we'll just hold this down in here. Get some of the sediment off.
And that just saves time.
Yeah, it saves us time hosing them off. Nice. All right, you ready?
Yeah. Can I do this one?
Page 2. We've probably, at this point, scared away a lot of stuff that's going to be hiding on top. Oh man, look how dirty they are. Yeah. Just do a comparison of these two from before. I mean, you can't even see any white on these. And then we'll hose them down and get them cleaner too.
Much better.
That's much better, yeah. Do a quick look, see if I can see anything on the top of any of these things. Oh, there's some big fish. There was a big snook down there.
They like hanging out there.
He disappeared into the... All right. Pull this one all the way up before I shake it, see if we can get a predator. Little baby sheep's head or... See anything? No. Nothing?
Been doing pretty good.
That's a good sign. Oh, these things are heavy. They're probably... Each basket's probably maybe 30, 35 pounds.
All right, uneventful, but that's good, right?
Got all of them? I think we got one more. Oh, there's some fish down there. You see them? See them all?
Oh, yeah. I think those are the catfish.
Yeah, I think they are catfish, yeah. See if we can get a predator to come out of this. I need something. Come on. I guess I don't want predators to come out. There's one. Little toadfish.
Yep, little baby.
Yeah. So we don't want him in there, but we're gonna let him go. And then look, we got some little crustaceans here. Little hermit crabs.
Oh, these are they hermit crabs?
Yeah, they look like little baby hermit crabs. I don't know though. All right, they can go back too. They just can't be in our oyster cages. All right, so.
Awesome. Now let's rinse them and.
Can you grab my scraper for me?
Yep. Let's rinse this one and pull some out.
Yeah. Let me see that scraper real quick.
This one actually is one of the cleaner ones.
I don't really have to do much here. This cage is pretty clean. We're just gonna give it a quick hose off. And
really, when it's silty like that, that's pretty easy to clean.
Yeah,
it's when the barnacles and stuff build up. That's when it gets tough.
if you keep up with it every week, they don't build up too bad.
Yeah.
So you got to keep up with it though. So that's all I'm going to do for the cage. Then we'll hose these oysters down a little bit.
Last week it rained right after we pulled them out. I'm sure they loved that. Look at that one right there. Pull that one out.
Yeah, this big one?
Yeah, pretty one. Looks like a bouquet of flowers.
All right. Let's see what we got here.
You really don't want to handle these guys without gloves.
Yeah, you gotta have gloves on. Oh yeah.
Look at that.
So each one of these is an oyster that was seeded onto one oyster.
Onto an adult dead one. And
right, so I think we have one right here. Let's see.
Yeah.
So there's the dead oyster, the spent oyster shell that they seeded new ones onto.
So cool.
Yeah.
Can you hear them click? I feel like I don't think they are really squirting the water noticeably.
Until they get bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So once they get
when we
bigger,
pull the cages out when they're bigger, you can see them squirting water and stuff.
and clicking, and you can hear them. It's really kind of cool.
Go like that, I think.
But I guess that's what also attracts predators.
Have some of these cages been used for multiple seasons?
Yes.
Okay, 'cause some of these are reaching their end here.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what we're gonna do to every one of these, the other 5. So I'm gonna go ahead and scrub all of them down, and we'll get back with everybody when we're all done and show you what they look like.
And then I'll scrub the...
Yeah, then we'll do the clam thing, and we'll take the salinity test too.
Yeah.
So let me get this done, and we'll get back with everybody.
All right, sounds good.
All right, we got all 6 cages pretty clean here. Some of these cages had a lot of stuff on them to begin with, but it's all right. You don't have to get all this stuff off. You just want to give them a good rinse. The whole purpose of this is to let them sit on the dock here for 8 hours to mimic a high tide. So it'll kill off any other predators that might be attached to them that we didn't get out of there. But Annalisa right now is doing the stingray shuffle.
Just dragging my feet like this across the bottom.
Yeah, you don't want to...
Even though I don't think it's totally foolproof.
Oh no.
But
Yeah.
better than nothing.
Yeah. And honestly, we're being careful now, but we play in the river a lot where we're not being... Remember, we were out here surfing when we had a lot of wind one time, and we weren't being careful at all.
You got stung by some jellyfish, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. So now we're gonna move, that's all we have to do for the oysters this week. They're just gonna sit out, like I said, for 8 hours. It's gonna be late. It's 11:15 right now, so.
9.
Yeah, 9:30 tonight, I'll put these back in the water. So we'll move on to the clams here. All we have to do is sweep off the sediment that's on the nets down here, and then take a salinity reading with our little meter right here.
This brush makes pretty quick work of it.
Yeah. She's just using an old pool brush that we had. You can see there's a bed right here and then a bed right over there, and she can walk in between them to clean them off.
There's like a little hallway.
And again, it doesn't have to be perfect, but you want to get, do as good of a job as you can.
I think it suffocates them.
The sand?
If there's too much sand on them.
Yeah, so they're placed in bags down here, and they'll eventually come and take the bags. They're not going to leave them here, are they? Or are they going to leave them here?
They're gonna change the bags into a larger size bag when they get older.
Okay.
And then we're gonna have them in those bags for a while. And then once they're big enough to just let go, like after they're a year old, then they'll just be set out in the river.
Gotcha.
Reese is having
Oh yeah. You can see Reese over there is in charge of his little baby brother, and his little baby brother is a big handful.
He's adventurous.
They're looking good. We got some kind of fish action going over here. There's little fish flicking everywhere, and then some big fish come in to feed on them. The lagoon is just teeming with life.
It is.
It is unfortunate. It is really polluted, but there is a lot of life in this lagoon still, which just, you know, gives you hope. If it was cleaner, I mean, geez, it would just be brimming with life. I mean,
well, that's why you just can't give up on trying to help, even if it does seem like a lost cause sometimes.
Yep. Just got to do your part. Do the best you can.
Because nature is super resilient.
All right, looking good.
All right, I think I'm done.
Yeah, it looks pretty good from up here.
So, see, it doesn't take that long to do. It's less work than the rinsing. The clams, I'd say, are probably less work total, but...
Oh, the clams are way less work.
I do this every 2 weeks.
Yeah, the clams are way less work.
Yeah.
But still, the oysters are fun because we actually get to see them and handle them. The clams are kind of just down there. And
yeah.
All right,
so now I'm going to do my salinity reading. Last week it was at 37.
Yep.
So let's see. One little trick I've just figured out is, you know, you want to rinse it in and out. You know, you want to rinse it, and then when you're done with it, you want to rinse it with fresh water. Everything with fresh water. But I've found that if you shake it down in the water, it releases a lot of the bubbles that make the arrow float. So. So once you like tap out all the bubbles, let's see what we got. It's kind of a lot of bubbles on there still. I don't know.
Where are you at? 40?
I'm at like 39, but I think
what are we at now? Oh, he's not happy. Hey, Reese, why don't you take him up to the house, sweetie? Yep, take him up to the house. We'll be right there. There you go.
I think we're good here.
Same.
So it's a little over. No, we were a little under 38 last time. Now we're a little above, but it's about the same.
Now
so
I wonder if the tides have anything to do with that. We are kind of close to an inlet here.
I'm sure the tides have.
Yeah. So
give it a range.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Okay, cool. So that's really all we have to do this week, except for come back out tonight and put these cages away. So
I'm gonna see if this mask will work and see if I can get a look under here to see if there's any fouling and see if I can get some underwater clips.
Okay, we'll let her go do that. All right, so that was the underwater footage.
Sorry.
This camera isn't the greatest underwater camera, and also the water, even though it looks kind of clear, it's to film underwater is tough unless you have real clear water. So, but anyways, that's all we have to do for this week. If anybody has any questions or comments about the program here, oh, he just got something. If anybody has any questions or comments about what we're doing here or about the Restore Our Shores program, you can visit their website. I think it's just restoreourshores.org, right?
Yeah.
Or you're welcome to post down below, and we'll try to answer any of your questions. If you have any, let's see. I mean, really, there's a lot of ways you can volunteer. If you have property that's on the water, you can volunteer. But you can, I think they have a lot of different programs, right, for volunteers.
And it's not just that, they do like mangrove planting.
Yeah, they do.
You can make the reefs out on the river and help them with that. There's native plant plantings. They got all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Anything to help the lagoon.
Yeah, so if you have time, if you have a waterfront property or have time that you'd like to commit to the cause, that'd be great. I know that
You can make cages.
Yep, you can just show up at the workshop and make cages.
And some of the stuff you can bring your kids to also.
Yeah. All right, cool. If you have any questions or comments, just post down below. Till next week, everybody out there, take care.